Us.
How to maintain body weight? I was asked by a subscriber, how do you maintain your body weight? So for example, say if you have lost 30 pounds, what do you have to do to keep from gaining back that weight, right? So a lot of people have a problem with that. They usually lose the weight and then in a month or two, they put back on the weight and more. Um, as I said in all my videos, I speak the truth, right? Like you can see from my pictures here, before and afters, right? There's no line in me, right? I'm not doing this for money. I'm not trying to sell you anything, right? The truth to keeping weight off is simple. And you will not find this in a pill or in any diet. Because usually when you're doing a diet, you end up putting back on the weight and more. So the truth to losing weight and keeping it off is your lifestyle. What lifestyle are you living? What foods do you consume on a daily basis? Are you consuming the right type of foods for the human body? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. There's a lot of facts out there stating the proper food to go into the human body. But a lot of people always come up and fight against that and say, that's not true. Everybody have their own opinions and whatever state facts they want to state. But, you cannot hide from the truth, especially when it's right in front of your face. And, this is getting kind of old now, through generation and generation. Some of our family, grandparents, you can tell consuming animal products destroys the human body because that's not the food that we're supposed to be eating, right? Our body, genetic structure, the setup of our body, the organs, everything, how the body works, is not meant to be eating dead animal flesh, basically. Our body is designed to eat electrical foods, live living foods, which are the fruits, vegetables, the plants, the herbs, right? In living form, not dead form. Whenever you consume animal protein, animal meat, dead food, your body starts to change, right? Your genetic structure starts to change. Your features start to change. You start putting on weight at a rapid speed, right? Everything starts to change because animal flesh, animal products does not belong in a human body. Our body is not meant to digest, process animals. The animals are pretty similar to humans in a sense because the animals have heart, organs, also like what humans have. So if you think about it, you're eating something that's similar to a human form, basically. If you think about it in that way, if it's close to our genetic structure as far as the organs and has a brain and can think and show emotion, you don't want to eat that, right? And that's why you put on massive weight and your genetic structure start to change, your face start to change, whatever you put in the inside going to show on the outside. You start gaining weight, a lot of weight when you're eating red meat, pork, any animal flesh you're basically eating. You're going to put on a massive amount of weight. All depends on how much you're putting in too, right? But the fact still remain, animals are not meant to be eaten basically by humans, right? And that's why you have high blood pressure, cholesterol problems, cancer, diabetes. You have all these so-called diseases out there. All that is stemming from eating the meat, eating animals. That's why you have all those problems, man. It's not hard to see, no. You know, as I said, this is getting old now. You can tell from our parents, grandparents, old school generation. You could tell. It's pretty common sense, no, man. If you keep following that same old school lifestyle, you're gonna end up the same way. you know. So you wanna keep weight off, you go on a plant-based lifestyle. And I'm not saying diet now. You go on a lifestyle, which is a transition, right? As I said, you could go off with pescatarian, you go vegetarian, and then you go vegan, and then you go raw, right? You can start off like that. Take your time, right? You can't just drop everything just like that, or just your body go into shock. You know, you take your time, it's a transition, and you build yourself up. That's how you get to that level, right? Also, you leave the animals alone. You stop eating the animals and killing off the animals, and you know, you help out the environment also, because the animals are meant to be here just like humans are. It's just like the same thing if the animals were eating us. You know, what you think will happen after a while? You know, but what they're doing now, they're genetic modifying everything now. They're actually creating it. You know, so and people are also eating that. So I mean, so if you wanna keep weight off, simple. Keep on a raw plant-based lifestyle. Smoothies, juices, nuts and seeds, your herbs, vegetables, fruits, right? When I was on a vegan lifestyle, right, I put weight on. Say if I was like 170, you know, I put on like 8 pounds on a vegan lifestyle. Because with a vegan lifestyle, you know, you can eat like a lot of rice, eat breads and so forth, right? When you're on a plant-based, raw kind of lifestyle, no, you're mostly just consuming food naturally raw, just straight off the tree, or it's not cooked, right? Vegan dishes are cooked. So I learned that on a cook lifestyle, you're eating your food, preparing it, you're heating your food up, you can put weight on, right? But I also learned that the human body, human form, is supposed to be slim. We're not supposed to be over a certain weight, like say 200, 300 pounds. That's unhealthy. That's bad on your joints, your ligaments, everything. You know, bad on your heart. Your heart has to work extra hard, right? Being big and muscular is not natural. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree on me with that, but you know, it's not natural to have big old muscles and, you know, like 200 and something pounds. That's not natural. You know, it's that's something that is hard to maintain that. And that's why when you stop lifting weights and you stop taking protein shakes or steroids, all those gains just go away because it's not natural. Doing push-ups, pull-ups, you do little light weights here and there just to maintain. You can be fit and slim all year through on a raw plant-based lifestyle, right? And like I mentioned, on a raw food lifestyle, you're gonna keep slim all year through, basically. With exercise, you always have to have movement, regardless of what you're putting into your body. You need to have movement, regardless. It could be anything. You could be doing jump rope, you could be running, you could be swimming, martial arts, dancing, whatever you do that, you know, enable you to move on a consistent basis. Keep doing that, right? Never stop moving. Once you stop moving, that's when you cease to exist. So even though you're consuming raw foods, you still have to do some form of movement, exercise. Very important, right? And like I said, on a vegan lifestyle, yeah, you put weight on, but the weight is not an excessive weight gain, right? It could be, you know, if you really want it, you can consume more, but it's healthier than eating dead animal, basically. You don't want to consume any dead flesh. Any animal, eyes, nose, bleed, blood, you don't want to put that into your body at all. You want to stay away from that. So this is how you maintain your weight. Coconut water, coconut jelly, fruits from nature, right? You don't cook up your food. Eat your food raw, straight off the tree, electric foods. Your body is electrical. You're going to want to eat live foods for electrical body, basically. I also have a next tip for people out there who are working out, exercising, right? If you're trying to lose weight, like I've been talking about, right? Your lifestyle, what you put into your body. If you're consuming animal products, you're not eating the right kind of foods, how are you going to lose weight? It's not going to happen, even if you're exercising. Remember when you're born as a baby, right? You go 5 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, you're always running around, you're always playing. So even if you were taught to eat meats and all these things, sometimes you could keep slim depending on your metabolism when you're young. You keep piling in the foods for years and years. Your metabolism is going to slow down even more. So by the time you hit your 30s, you're already putting on a hell of a weight. And even though you're trying to exercise, like I still have people out there killing off themselves with exercising, man, just killing themselves, but their diet is horrible. And you notice I'm not saying lifestyle now, their diet, because they're only dieting. They're trying to exercise for hours, but they go home and they eat animal flesh, red meat, pork, eat like crap over the weekend. Then Monday comes around and they're like, oh man, I gotta lose these calories, burn this fat off. It doesn't work like that. You're just killing yourself. You have to change your lifestyle, right? With healthy lifestyle change, raw food, plant-based, eating food in a natural form, living food for electrical body, and with your exercising, the weight's gonna drop right off. And you won't put that weight back on. You will maintain that weight. This is how you maintain your weight, right? And you also be healthy at the same time. And also you won't have to kill yourself with 2-3 hours workouts a day. You just need a good 20-15 minutes and you will maintain that body weight. Also, as well as animal products, eating the animals then. Also, processed foods are no good. Also, alcohol, prescription drugs, all those things will destroy the human body also and put weight on you too, especially processed foods too, just as bad as animal products, right? So if you want to keep slim and trim and keep that weight off, maintain it, plant-based lifestyle, raw foods, simple lifestyle change, and you will see a difference. A lot of people might say, why not just have more vegetables, more fruits, and just a little bit of meat on the side? As I said, you're still consuming animal products, the flesh from animals, blood, which don't belong in your body. Doesn't belong there. So why put it there if it doesn't belong there? It doesn't make sense to me. You will maintain and live a more energetic lifestyle on a plant-based vegan lifestyle. You don't need to eat the animals them to survive or have energy, right? Everything you need is in the plants, the herbs. It's right into nature. And you don't have to eat the animals them to gain that. You're basically hurting yourself when you kill the animals and eating them. You're damaging your body mentally, physically, and spiritually. The next simple way to put it, it's like a computer program, right? If you put the wrong computer program into the wrong computer, it's not going to read it, right? Just like the body. You put the wrong foods into the human body, the body is not going to register it, right? It's like codes, certain codes, right? The fruit, vegetables, the human body can process that. It recognizes it, right? Those are the kind of foods the body needs, whatever it recognizes,